AITA for telling my husband I'll dispose of my feminine products when he wipes better. I'm a housewife. My husband works a 9 to 5. So I take care of the house all day. Laundry, dishes, kids, etc. I just had a baby, so I'm still bleeding and I can't wear tampons. I can't wear tampons anyway because I have a tilted cervix. So I wear pads. When I change my pad, I wrap it in toilet paper and usually the wrapper that the other one came in, but sometimes just toilet tissue. My husband always tells me it's really gross when he goes to the bathroom and can see the bloody tissue that my pad is wrapped in, and he doesn't need to see that. We got in a fight about it with him telling me it's disgusting to see the blood and no one needs to know I'm on my period, which I'm not on my period. I'm bleeding from birthing a baby. I told him I would start disposing of my pads the way he wants me to when he learns how to wipe better and I don't have to scrub shit stains out of his boxers. He told me I was out of line and has slept in the guest room the last couple nights. AITA? Edit to add. We have a trash can with a lid, but our dog recently broke it trying to get into the trash. I ordered another on Amazon, but it hasn't come yet. And I don't have a car to go get one myself. NTA. You're dealing with a newborn, a house, other kids. Lakia and this thinks that your bloody pads are offensive? Homie. If you can't handle Lakia and bloody pads, you aren't ready to have the sex and make babies. He can F right off. NTA, and your response was fucking hilarious. Your husband needs to grow TF up. Your body doing what it's supposed to is not gross. Not wiping your ass is gross. NTA. And stop scrubbing his underwear. He can wear the evidence of his inability to clean himself. You married somebody who can't wipe fully? Maybe time to invest in a bidet, but if he is afraid of seeing period blood, I can't imagine how afraid his fragile mind would be at the thought of something touching his butthole. Ha ha ha. Hey skid mark. I'll hide my pads when you wipe your ass better. Quote. NTA, you just had a baby and you are wrapping up your pads. Does he expect you to use an entire roll of TP just in case the blood seeps through? Or does he want you to make a trip outside to the garbage pail each and every time? NTA. Get your husband one of those $35 bidet attachments for the toilet and teach him to actually clean his butt. I'm assuming he never had menstruating family members growing up? NTA. He has a lot of audacity for someone who has skid marks. You're already wrapping the pad up in toilet paper. And sometimes the wrapper as well. What else does he want you to do? Why did you marry this man? NTA. If men only understood what women had to go through with their bodies when it comes to periods and body changes with pregnancy, they would know to swallow their tongues before saying something as absurd as this. What a shitty man. NTA. NTA. I don't see how it's possible to criticize someone for being out of line for a bit of blood when he's a grown man who doesn't wipe his own ass. What is he? 3 years old? So a newborn baby and a perpetual child. Sounds exhausting. NTA. If this guy leaves shit in his underwear, you should get diapers for him too. Because it looks like you have 2 babies at home. Also NTA, and congrats on your baby. NTA. Your husband is gross. You're a saint for scrubbing his shit-stained underwear. Stop being his maid. And start thinking about leaving your shitty husband. NTA. He needs to grow up. Let him stay in that guest room. NTA he is being a pig. Nappy bins help in my experience, but you shouldn't be shamed for your body's normal function. His issue is however basic hygiene make him scrub his own pants. No danger, I would do this for hubby. Wouldn't stay with a man who acted like this either, tbh. NTA this is really boiling my blood. So not only you gave birth to his child, but poor little guy can't see a bit of blood? You were absolutely on point. You taking pad putting into bin is you doing things correctly. Fuck the lid, or if the bin is broken. He is on the other side ducking guy who is walking whole day with shit stains in his pants. I would toss his underwear to his face to tell him to clean his shit himself. Okay, I am bit dramatic here. But yeah, you just suffered rip opened down there, God forbid you would bleed a bit. NTA. You just birthed his child and your body is still recovering. Tell him you'll dispose of your pads elsewhere, but you'll never sleep with him or have another kid. Again, to prevent him from being grossed out by the consequences of childbirth. In all seriousness, birth blood is less gross than shit stains. He's being immature and didn't expect you to dish it back out to him because he's so perfect. Talk to him. And explain that him just avoiding you isn't going to change anything. Tell him you expect an apology for calling you and what happens when you give him one of the greatest gifts a wife can gross. NTA he can use women for sex but can't understand how their bodies work. He needs to grow up. NTA, he should stop acting like bodily functions don't exist. And should definitely be more sensitive to your situation.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.